Now, Joy-Cons have long had the problem of stick drift. If you own a pair, you have likely seen the horrors of this in action. But fear not, for I have a solution! If you want a detailed explanation on how the fix works, check the link in the description. After you watch this video, of course. This is the guy who originally found the fix, and he goes on into detail on how he figured it out, and what exactly Joy-Con drift is. But without further ado, my name is Percy, and I am going to show you how to fix your left Joy-Con drift before it even starts. First, you'll need to gather some materials. You need a tri-wing screwdriver, which is basically a screwdriver with 3 points instead of 4. If you don't have one, you can easily buy one on Amazon for real cheap. Next, you need something that can pry things open. It doesn't have to be this cool green thing that I have. A simple flathead screwdriver will do the trick. You will also need a Phillips screwdriver for some screws on the inside. I have no idea why Nintendo has to be so inconsistent with their screws. Then you'll need an index card and a pair of scissors. And there's one last thing that is not necessary, but it speeds up the process a whole lot. A strong cylindrical magnet. If you put it on the side of any screwdriver, it will attract screws to the screwdriver and keep them on there. The stronger the magnet, the better it will stick. Now let's get started. To start off, flip the Joy-Con to the back side and unscrew all 4 of those screws with your tri-wing screwdriver. Remember, to unscrew things, you need to turn counterclockwise or to the left. As the saying goes, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Once those screws are off, use your prying tool to take off the bottom cover of the side with no buttons. Be careful when you open it because there are some flat wires that are attached to the other side. Be sure to open it slowly. The next step is to unplug the battery. There are 2 pairs of red and black wires below the battery, but the ones on top are the ones connecting the battery to the controller. Gently pull on those wires by wiggling them as necessary to unplug it. Then take the battery out. There will likely be some resistance, but that's just some glue that is holding the battery in place. Just take it off slowly and carefully like everything else. Underneath the battery, there are some more screws, but this time you need that Phillips screwdriver to unscrew them. Before you do, however, take a picture of it or remember which screws go where, because the right color screw needs to be screwed back into the same place. Be sure to look for one more screw, not with the rest of the group. You need to unscrew all 5 of them. Then carefully lift the battery casing up and towards the side with no buttons. There is another flat wire there, so exercise some caution. Now for the fix. Take your index card and cut out a small square. Fold it in half for the best effect, and place it inside the Joy-Con on the metal bit. That's where the bottom of the stick is. Now place the battery casing back down on top of the card and screw the screws back in, starting with the brass colored ones, then the silver ones. Now comes the hard part, plugging the battery back in. First, place in the battery so that the wire can reach the plug. Then you need to aim the wire with your fingers so that the plug is over its socket, and push down with one of your tools carefully. It should make a clicking sound when it goes in, but if you think you can't push it in anymore without breaking it, press one of the face buttons and see if the side lights up. That's a good way to check if the battery is properly plugged in. Now for the final step, put the cover back on and re-screw the top screws with the tri-wing screwdriver. Now you have fixed the drift.
But Percy,
You may say.
what about the fix for the right Joy-Con?
The right one is pretty similar, but the only differences are that there are less screws on the battery casing, and there is an antenna that obstructs the casing, which has to be moved out of the way. However, if you are still confused on how to fix the right Joy-Con, VK's video also shows how to fix that one too, so check it out. It really is interesting. Anyway, if you liked my video, please do all the YouTube things like hitting the like button, subscribing, and hitting the bell for notifications. I'm on the road to 50 subs, and I just need 8 more. Also, I live stream every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I play games with my viewers. If you want to join in the fun, please come on over. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.